So this is the lower trail. One of the reasons why I'm walking this way, last spring, this was the area that produced the first fiddleheads of the season. And they're generally over here on the right. Guess what? There's fiddleheads coming up. So it looks like this is the honey hole for the early fiddleheads. They are not all over the place, but there's probably about 20 or 30 heads coming up already. So I'm gonna pick maybe 5 or 6, see if I can find any other locations, and bring them home and cook them up for dinner. There's actually more than I realized here, so I'm gonna probably take a pocket full, go home and cook them up with some butter and garlic. Horsetail's trying to come up. Too tall. I'm taking one from every little batch that I find, because I don't want to hurt the plants yet. I don't want to hurt them at all, but I do want fiddleheads. Hello. Sorry guys, these are all mine. Oh, hello guys. There's a whole bunch up here. One thing you want to make sure of when you're picking the fiddleheads, you see how that's kind of U-shaped right there? That's what you want. That's gonna let you know that that's one of the ostrich ferns. All right, we're on it today. I found another batch further along the trail. We need to keep an eye out for bears. I've not seen any yet in my area. It's just a matter of time. This is about the time last year when I started seeing the big brown tracks. This shot was taken from last fall, and I'm a size 11 or 12, depending on the boot. And there's still a little debate on what kind of bear this was, because there's no claw marks. It could be a huge black bear. All right, so you always see these guys doing their EDC pocket empties or whatever they want to call it. Well, I got some in my pocket. This is my everyday carry, at least in the springtime. We've got a good meal tonight. Oh, come on, there we go. Even Zeus likes fiddleheads. Yeah. Zeus likes anything to fit his mouth. Rawr! All right, so now it's time to clean up these fiddleheads. Fiddleheads are slightly toxic, so it's advised to always blanch them for 5, 10, sometimes 15 minutes prior to sauteing them or roasting or however you want to finish them off. Look into it just to be on the safe side. All right, so there we have it. There's the first fiddlehead batch of the season. A nice little fistful there. I'll saute up really well in some butter. All right, let's get to making dinner. All right, so we've got these guys pretty clean. This is becoming chicken chow. Let's get these guys cleaned up. I'm gonna throw them in a bowl. Get them rinsed. I shortened the video. I rinsed them probably about 3 or 4 times just to make sure they're really clean.
That one trying to escape. You see that? All right, now they're good.
95% of our food scraps go right to the chickens. Generally, I'll throw it out to the next morning, or I'll throw it in with their mash when I'm fermenting their food.
All right, so what's next, you ask? We're going to take one of my nice copper skillets. It is copper. And then we're going to put water in this, and we're going to boil it on the Obadiah 2000 for about 10 to 15 minutes. Some people ask why I use a skillet to boil things. It uses less water. The volume is less going this way, so it's spread out, so it heats up a little faster, especially on the Obadiah wood stove. So those are going to go for 10 minutes. We'll be back, and then we'll start sauteing and making dinner. We're having pork chops tonight. All right, we got a pair of pork chops going on there. We got water going for rice. Once the pork chops get a little ways in, we'll go ahead and get our fiddlehead sauteing. All right, so let's get our fiddleheads back in here. And that's a little bit of garlic. I know some people don't like garlic or can't eat garlic or are allergic to garlic, but I add a little bit in. It's not overpowering.
Well, unfortunately, that's it for today. The GoPro overheated due to its proximity to the stove. Didn't let it cool down enough before I ate my dinner. It was really tasty. Check out our live streams Friday nights at 5, and that's Alaskan time. So if you're on the East Coast, 4 hours behind you. You have a great day. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Have a great day.